we don't need roads.
Mr. Emmerich, good to see you again, sir. How are you?
I'm great.
It's so good to see you. I'm going to jump into this. It blows my mind to think that we are more than 25 years past the release of Independence Day. Obviously, Hollywood and movie making, special effects have all changed. But I'm curious, what's something that you learned while shooting the disasters of Independence Day that you still use today on a movie like Moonfall?
Stay away from seeing people getting killed.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Well, it's like kind of when you make a disaster movie, you have to kind of stay as much away from seeing like people killed, because it's like kind of something which I don't think people like very much. Mm-hmm. Yes, the world is going down, but don't show it too much.
Sure, maybe that's why a lot of your shots, like kind of the big citywide destruction shots, as opposed to
like go citywide and you go like as wide as you can, because there's like kind of no fun in that.
For sure, and I'm to be honest, I'm very glad you did not kill the dog in Independence Day. That's do
Boomer.
What you want to. Yeah, yes, Boomer. That's right. Yes, Boomer. Oh my God, that's right. I got to say, you make these movies look easy, and I know enough about movie making to know that they are not. So, over the course of your career, what is the biggest, if we're going to use the word disaster, what's the biggest disaster on set you've had while making a movie that you've had to overcome as a director?
Well, there's always like things going wrong and stuff, but most of the time you can do it again. So
just from the top.
Great thing. Did I ever had like a big disaster? Not really.
From the White House to New York to the Christ the Redeemer statue, you've destroyed a lot of monuments on the big screen. Is there something you won't touch? Is there one that you say like, look, like I'll destroy everything, but I'm not going to touch that?
For example, when we did the New York shot, I said like, leave the Freedom Tower alone.
I noticed that. I know that had to be on purpose. I actually kind of love that.
Yeah, that's like that's like kind of be wiped away because it's like mainly glass, but I kind of said, don't touch it.
I love that. I absolutely love that. As we wrap up, I actually rewatched The Day After Tomorrow recently. And these days with the climate crisis that we're in right now, the movie just hits differently. It almost hits harder than it did when it came out. I'm sort of curious for you, how does that movie hit you differently now in a world where it feels like we're not taking climate change as...
It was meant as a warning, but nobody took it serious.
Mm-hmm.
And I now think we passed the point of no return. It's very, very close, and at one point, we will like kind of our like kind of children will, have to face it.
It's scary whenever we see clips on the news of insane inclement weather. People always go, "Oh, it's like the day after tomorrow," and I go, "That's not good. That's not a good thing."
No, it's not.
Mr. Emmerich, it's always a pleasure chatting with you, sir. And thank you for always making movies that make me want to go out to the big screen. And my entire life, I've always gone to see your movies on the big screen. And it's always nothing short of a pleasure. And I appreciate you taking the time to chat with me.
But...
Where we're going, we don't need roads.